Jake, first of all, you've been enjoying a great run in the first team this season, but at centre back. Last season we saw you in midfield. What's your preferred position?
Honestly, I would say about 3 months ago it was in midfield, but in the Australia Cup I got an opportunity to play, and as a young player you just want to get on the field anywhere, and I think I'm quite versatile, so I'd say I'm very comfortable in both positions, and yeah.
What have you learnt playing in the centre back so far, and from the guys around you as well? I imagine it was a fairly steep learning curve in the Australia Cup, which ended so well, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky. I had very experienced players next to me, like Jack Rodwell. We had a lot of games in the Australia Cup together, and also Gabby, that has a lot of games in Brazil. So, look, they helped me out, and then when I was comfortable, then I could show my ability and help them out as well.
On the weekend, you stepped back into midfield just towards the end when things were getting, a little moved around. How did you feel that, and do you feel that your game's matured in the last couple of months to be able to switch positions like that and play different roles?
Yeah, I was quite confident. I mean, the more minutes you get as a young player, you get more confident. So, yeah, obviously with the red card, we kind of tried to push for a goal. So I stepped into that role as a number 8, but obviously it wasn't the result. But I thought we did quite well. We had 10 men for 75 minutes. I thought we dominated the game, and we're actually unlucky to not get anything out of it.
Your role models as a player, who have you looked up to when you were coming through the ranks, and who inspired you?
Yeah, I'd say Bratsy in midfield, and I'd say Wilco, both very experienced players, and the quality shows. So yeah, I would say those two.
How do you feel, Jake, when you're coming up against a player who's red hot form like Bruno Fornaroli? Do you kind of relish that challenge, or how do you think about it during the week?
Yeah, I don't really go in with nerves. I see it as more as excitement to kind of test myself against the best in the league. Yeah, he's in red hot form. Everyone's seeing that, but look, I back myself to give him a game, and yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And with guys coming back like Maxi Burgess and Rodwell as well, they've been watching the training. So what does it do for the squad to have them back and actually available?
Yeah, 2 big names for us. They're both back in for selection this week, I think. They've been training well as well, and obviously it's good to have competition for places. I mean, we're at a big club at Sydney FC. There's always a lot of players in a lot of positions that can play and do a job. So yeah, it's good for the squad.
Yeah. So do you feel like you're up for one spot with Jack in a way at centre back, or?
Could be, or I could play alongside him. I played alongside him in the Australia Cup, and I thought we did quite well. We got a couple of clean sheets, so. Yeah, I mean, it's not my decision to who plays on the weekend, but yeah, it's good to have him back though.
The young kids at Sydney FC, Ulfie was just talking about it. For a long time, Sydney FC didn't have that reputation. As an older squad, the most successful team, it's not easy to force your way in. You're a bit of a flag bearer for the youngsters that are getting their chance this season. How do you guys work as a unit? There was Adrian, obviously, the last couple of years as well, who's moved on, but there's a group of young kids coming through. Do you stick together in the dressing room?
Yeah, we're all very good mates. I mean, we came through the system together. But yeah, like I said, the academy, I reckon we got the best academy in Australia, and it's just, if we get on the pitch, we can show what we can do. Also, the squad, I think it's the youngest squad we've ever had, a lot of young players, and when we've got on the pitch, most of us have really taken our chance. Yeah.
How do you, this week, is he up for a big game, having, to be sacrificed last week?
Yeah, it's never easy. I mean, it is what it is, what happened on the weekend. But yeah, I think Woody's hungry, and when he's on hot form, what a player. I mean, he just needs to get in that good confidence, and yeah.
You have mixed memories of the first Big Blue this season. How are you feeling ahead of Saturday night? On a personal level, but also with the rest of the squad.
Yeah, excited. I mean, they beat us in the first round. We kind of want to get one back at them at their ground. And it's a Big Blue. It's a massive game. It's a rivalry. So all the boys are very keen on the game, and we'll be up for it.
Do you still think that was a foul when Zidane ran over the top of you to score?
Honestly, I don't know. I was a bit off balance. But yeah, no. He's a very strong player, but look, it is what it is. I'm not too sure.
Joanna, anything from you?
Obviously, going into this weekend with a rivalry, can you talk about how important it is to touch them up and get one over him?
Yeah, very important. I mean, we've lacked some consistency this year, winning, losing. I think we just need to get a couple wins on the bounce, and we're getting us back up into the table. So yeah, it's very important. We really want to get those 3 points down in Melbourne.
You talked about it, being a big game because it's a big blue. It's obvious why, but can you put into words, how important this rivalry is for the competition and for the club?
Yeah, it's a big rivalry. It started when this league started, so also gets a lot of good crowds as well. So yeah, it's very important for the league, and it shows the quality of the A-League, what it can show.
All good.
Thank you.
Maybe just one more
Yeah.
then. About growing up, coming through the academy, watching Big Blues, do you have any memories of Big Blues? I mean, I know you played in one already in the Sydney Derby as well, but were these big moments for the academy kids?
Yeah, I mean, I was a Cove member, so I went to a lot of games when I was younger, but the one that sticks out for me, I think it was a semi-final. We won something like 5-6-0. I remember being there, and that was probably my brightest moment, seeing a Big Blue. So, yeah.